is no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and break the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, power of thunder, fighting all who plunder. Underdog. Underdog. Underdog.
It was a dark, moonless night. The city was quiet. Then, suddenly, the darkness was split by a blinding electric flash, and the quiet was shattered by a terrifying electric crackle. On and on it continued. The night lit up by pulsating light and crackling sounds as if a giant firefly had come to life. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, it ended. Police cars, fire engines, trucks with giant searchlights all rushed to the scene, and the darkness of the night was penetrated to reveal a message. A message burned into the side of the steel building.
Look at the message. To Underdog, a rhyme in time saves 9. What does it mean?
What did it mean? And who could have burned a message into steel? Down at police headquarters, Sweet Polly Purebred, ace TV reporter, asked that same question.
Who could it be?
Sure as me name is Flim Flanagan, this could be the work of only one person.
Who, Flim?
Only one of the vilest villains of them all.
But who?
None other than Slippery Eel.
Slippery Eel? Slippery Eel? Who's he?
Well, it began a few weeks ago. Slippery Eel and his boys were about to make off with an armored car.
Look out, Eel. It's Underdog.
Underdog, huh? Well, watch this.
The bullets are bouncing right off him, Eel.
Okay, Fish. Let him taste this.
Nothing.
Come on. Let's slip out of here.
Slippery Eel, you've slipped your last. Your stealing days are in the past.
Underdog rounded them up like nothing. And we put that slimy, slippery eel into our maximum security prison.
The one with the electric fence?
That's the one. But Slippery Eel still tried to prove he was the slipperiest.
Come on, boys. We're breaking out of here.
Not us, Eel. That fence is enough to electrocute you.
But it's not even turned on now.
Yeah, but it may be, Eel, just as you get on it.
I'll take my chances.
The fence! Slippery Eel's trying to get over the fence! Turn it on!
But that must have finished him.
It should have. But instead, by a quirk of nature, the fence electrified him.
Look! He's electrified!
Look at me now, coppers! None of you dare touch me! I'm the Electric Eel!
The electricity shot right out of his arm, and it's destroying the wall!
Now, come on, boys! We're breaking out of here!
We're with you, Eel. You'll electrify the world.
And as soon as we're out, I'm taking care of that puny Underdog. Nothing can stop me now.
That's the story, Sweet Polly Purebred.
Oh, dear. We must find Underdog and tell him.
But Slippery Eel is the Electric Eel now. I doubt that even the great Underdog can stop him.
Is Flim Flanagan right? Is the electric eel too powerful for Underdog? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next thrilling episode.
Say, Unc, I just been reading about you in the newspaper.
Why, sure, son. Us well-known personalities get in the paper all the time.
But it says you're the world's greatest detective.
True. I come from a long line of lawmen.
Like who?
Like who? Why, son, just look here. That's my great-great-granddaddy, the Lone Hunter. Didn't I ever tell you how he captured Billy the Fox, the worst desperado in the Wild West?
No, but...
Well, son, it happened in the town of Tumbledown, somewheres west of Laramie. Billy the Fox had been terrorizing the territory. One day he robbed the bank.
Yahoo!
The next day he robbed the stage.
Yahoo!
And the next day he rustled all the cattle.
Yahoo! Wow, what a crook. When did the Lone Hunter come in?
Well, first they sent for the U.S. Marshal. But he said,
Sure now. And there's only one person good enough to capture Billy the Fox, and that's the Lone Hunter.
And so they sent for my great-granddaddy. And he came a-riding into town on a fiery horse with the speed of light and a hearty horn of the Lone Hunter. Whoa, whoa, dag-nabbit, whoa. I am the Lone Hunter. Have horn, will hunt.
But you're masked.
Son, if you had a face like mine, you'd wear a mask too. That's a joke, son. I'm really very good looking. Yeah, but I'm here to catch Billy the Fox, the most desperate desperado in the whole Wild West. Which way did he go?
He went that way.
Then I'll just jump on my fiery horse with the speed of light and...
Not that way. That way.
Whoa! Dag-nabbit, whoa! Oh, that-a-way! Whoa! Dag-nabbit, whoa!
I'll dry gulch him in this dry gulch.
Oh! Dag-nabbit, whoa! All right, Billy, drop the gun. And now here comes the marshal with a posse.
Sure, and I know you could do it. You've captured Billy the Fox.
Yeah, not to mention the bank, the stagecoach, and the cattle, son.
Marshal, who's that brave, resourceful masked rider of the plains?
That, me bucko, is the Lone Hunter.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, what a story. You got any more famous ancestors, Unc?
Well, son, I got 1,000,000 of them. Look at them all. One of these days, I'll tell you about Captain Ahab Hunter and the Whopping Whale and Hannibal Hunter, the Elephant Boy, or about Custard Hunter's last stand. A whole long line of mighty horn-blowing heroes, son. There, Galanji Gorge. Did I ever tell you how I was attacked by savages there?
No, Commander, but
My goal was to balloon around the world in 79 days. I took off from Paris in a balloon of my own design. Chewing bubblegum to relieve the pressure in my ears, I quickly rose to 20,000 feet. I crossed over the Alps, where I did a little skiing, and broke the record for the jump. Then I soared over the Mediterranean, where I did little fishing. Caught a huge fish, which put up a terrific struggle. But it couldn't stand the altitude and soon gave up. From there, I had to cross the Galanji Gorge with its fierce natives. I thought I was perfectly safe, high in the air, but soon arrows were whistling around me. A lucky shot punctured my balloon, and I plunged toward Earth.
Good heavens, what did you do?
Using my gum, I blew a tremendous bubble, which took the place of my balloon, carried me out of the gorge, over the mountains, and around the world in exactly 79 days.
Saved by hot air.
Quite.
We have completely cleaned out the Fort Frazzle storehouse. And now we shall make sure Klondike Cat does not catch us. This is the special cat napper. We place it in the hat of Klondike Cat, and then when we push this, and Klondike Cat will fall asleep for a short cat nap.
Klondike Cat, wake up!
What is it, Major Minor? What's wrong?
Savoir-faire has cleaned out the entire storehouse. You must catch him.
Why that? I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
At last, Malamute, we are home. And Klondike Cat is in for the big surprise. And now, let us prepare the meal.
Mush, dog! Mush! When I get my hands on that mouse, I'm really gonna... Uh-oh. Boy, this is a long drop down, but it won't stop me. I'll just jump across.
Oh, yes, I know, Malamute. He has arrived. Now we shall test out the cat napper.
Couldn't happen again in a million years. Me, falling asleep on the job. Yeah, but I'll get him this time. I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. There. Now. I'll just walk right over.
The food looks delicious. Oh no, back again? Well, it's time once more for the cat napper.
This is some kind of spooky trick, that's what it is. But he won't be so lucky this time. Contact! Here I come, Savoir-faire!
A toast, Malamute, to the last of Klondike Cat. Now we shall have... Oh, no, not again. An airplane. Well, this will surely be the end of Monsieur Klondike Cat. Too bad, Malamute. Let us raise a toast to Klondike Cat. Goodbye, Monsieur Klondike.
Goodbye to you too, Savoir-faire.
Oh, no. I must use again the cat napper.
There won't be any cat napper for me, Savoir-faire. I found this in my hat. Like I told you before, Klondike Cat always gets his mouth.
Unknown to many in the kingdom, a sinister character named Mr. Mad had come into the king's life. Mr. Mad was a collector of different types of people, and he desperately wanted a king for his collection, and so he had tried many times to capture King Leonardo. Once he had tried to trap the king while he was sleepwalking. Once Mr. Mad had tried to capture the king while he was fishing.
Yow!
And again while he was out for a spin in his car. Somehow King Leonardo had always managed to escape, but the constant threats to his safety were greatly upsetting the king.
I tell you, Odie, I can't stand much more. Mr. Mad has me so upset I don't know what I'm doing. No!
I see what you mean, sire. We must stop Mr. Mad at once.
But how?
Remember what my king has always said. The best defense is a good offense.
You mean?
Exactly, Your Majesty. We must go after the culprit ourselves.
But how can we find him? He keeps moving that house of his from one place to another.
Itchy Brother and Biggie Rat are always doing Mr. Mad's dirty work. If we find them, we will find Mr. Mad.
Bravo, Odie! We'll put on our detective disguises and set out after them. Open that helmet, you tin-head. We can't understand a word you're saying.
My royal brethren, Odie Colonia, like going to try and bring you in, Mr. Mad.
Bring me in? How?
By, disguising themselves and then finding me and Biggie and following us to you.
Ah, we'll fool those wise guys, say. We'll just stay holed up here so they can't find us and...
Silence! You will let them find you and follow you here.
But that's mad.
When they arrive here, I shall have a trap set for them.
How will you shut your trap, Mr. Mad?
Look and see. When the king and Odie are following you, come to the back of the house. There you will find 2 doors. Be certain you enter the left-hand door and lock it behind you. Then the king and Odie will be forced to enter the right-hand door.
Yeah? So what?
Mr. Mad's plan was diabolically clever. If the king and Odie entered the right-hand door, they would quickly fall through a trapdoor and land on a large conveyor belt. From this, they would be lifted up by a giant crane. Then they would be dropped onto a moving grating, which Odie was small enough to fall through. The king would then be lifted by a hook and dropped into the cage reserved for a king. Then Odie would be lifted and made ready for the room. Will the king and Odie follow Biggie and Itchy to Mr. Mad's house? Will they take the right-hand door and fall into the trap? Will Odie really be dropped into the room? We'll find out in the next episode, A Long, Long Trail of Binding.
The powerful villain, Electric Eel, had left a strange message for our hero.
Sure, and it's a puzzle. A rhyme in time saves 9. We've got to find Underdog, but the question is, how?
I know someone who might be able to help.
You mean humble, lovable?
Shoe Shine.
Shine? Shine? Oh, hello, sweet Polly.
Oh, humble, lovable Shoe Shine. You've got to help us.
Of course. Anything I can do in my humble, lovable way.
We've got to get a message to Underdog. And since you are his friend, I thought you could help.
What seems to be the problem?
It's a terrifying new villain, the Electric Eel. He's left a message for Underdog.
What is it?
A rhyme in time saves 9.
What does it mean? Let's see, a rhyme. That must mean Underdog. He always talks in rhyme.
Good, good. But in time, what does that mean?
Time. Tick-tock. Watch.
Clock?
Clock. What's the most famous clock in the world?
Big Ben. But that's in London.
What's the most famous Ben around here?
Why, Ben's jewelry store. But what has Save 9 got to do with a jewelry store?
9. There are 9 players on a baseball team, and baseball is played on a diamond. That's it.
You mean?
Of course. Rhyme means Underdog. Time means Ben's jewelry store. 9 means diamonds.
So, Slippery Eel is going to rob Ben's jewelry store, and if Underdog goes there, he can save the diamonds. Oh, hurry, find Underdog.
I'm off. When diamonds are in danger, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I
go! Meanwhile, inside Ben's jewelry store, Slippery Eel is already at work.
By now, Underdog has figured out my riddle and should be on his way. And when he gets here, he'll walk right into my electric trap.
A little electricity won't stop Underdog.
A little electricity? A little? How? When I throw this switch, 1,000,000 billion volts go into that trap. Not even Underdog can take that.
Hey, Slippery! Here he comes now!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Underdog? It's not for me, I fear. It's the diamonds. He's going to steal the diamonds.
I will save your diamonds, Ben, and see that he goes to the pen.
Come and get me, Underdog.
Repeatedly, the valiant Underdog tried to break through the electrical barrier, but to no avail.
Well, I guess that'll hold him for a while. Now for the diamonds. All right, boys, let's go. And don't any of you citizens touch the switch or you'll get the shock of your lives. So long, Blunderdog.
Has Underdog really made a blunder? How can he get out of the trap? Don't miss the next electrifying episode.
Oh.